Chapter 33. The Porch. The sun went down over Ashley County like a heavy eyelid closing on a long day. The light turned from harsh yellow to a soft, forgiving violet, washing out the red of the clay and the green of the pines until everything was just shadow and silhouette. On the gallery of the Dog Trot cabin, the equilibrium had been restored. The dude sat in his cane chair, wearing his quilt robe. His feet were bare. Beneath them, spread out across the warped floorboards of the porch, because the light was better out here, lay the rug. It glowed in the twilight, a rectangle of civilization in a wilderness of chaos. "It really ties the porch together," the dude said, taking a sip of his goat milk punch. "You are repeating yourself, dude," Walter said. Walter was sitting on a stump in the yard polishing a cannonball. "It is not a cannonball, Donnie," Walter had explained earlier. "It is a 12-pound shot from the War of the Rebellion. I dug it up at Vicksburg. It has the approximate weight and circumference of a regulation bowling sphere. It is a training aid." Walter spat on the iron ball and rubbed it with a rag. "We must build the callus," Walter muttered. "The grip strength is key. If the finger slips, the frame is lost." Donnie was sitting on the edge of the porch, his legs dangling. He was holding Okra the pig in his lap. The pig was asleep. The rooster was asleep on the railing. The donkey was asleep in the weeds. "I like the rug, dude," Donnie said softly. "It tickles my feet." "That's the quality of the wool, Donnie. It's domestic, but it has heart." A silence settled over the group, not the heavy, fearful silence of the Sunklands, nor the buzzing electric silence of the fever. It was a comfortable silence, the silence of men who have walked through the fire and come out the other side with their facial hair intact. From the road, the sound of hoofbeats approached. Clop, clop. Clop, clop. A rider appeared from the gloom of the pine trace. He was an older man, with a mustache that looked like a drift of snow, and a hat that had seen better decades. He sat a tall, raw-boned horse with the easy grace of a man who lived in the saddle. He pulled the horse up at the edge of the yard. He looked at the cabin. He looked at the mud-stained Walter polishing a cannonball. He looked at the dude in his bathrobe. "Evening," the stranger said. His voice was deep, like thunder rolling in the next county. "Evening," the dude said, lifting his cup. "Nice rug." "Thank you," the dude nodded. "It really ties the room together, or the porch, depending on the season." The stranger chuckled. It was a dry, dusty sound. "I reckon it does. I heard you boys had a time of it down in the bottoms. We encountered resistance. We engaged the elements. We prevailed." "Is that a fact?" "Well, sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you. The bear stole our corn, but he didn't eat us." "That's good. That's real good." He looked west where the last streak of orange light was fading behind the tree line. In the distance, far off toward Hamburg, the whistle of the evening train blew. Hoo, hoo. It was a lonely